Yo, what's up everyone? It's me, Jamerson. Welcome back to another stream. Today is a long-awaited break. Gege Akutami has been healed from whatever sickness had plagued him like 2 weeks ago. Um, yeah, so now now we get like to see what happens and everything. So if you don't know, we're going to be basically reacting to the leaks for the JJK chapter 263. Yeah, chapter 263. It's going to be some spoilers, so if you don't want to get spoiled, if you're anime only watcher or you haven't been caught up, then I would definitely suggest not, staying tuned. But I still would. Yeah, so can't wait to see what happens. Last time we left off, boy Yuta it took over Gojo's body. It was like a last resort thing. I know a lot of people were super upset about it, and I wasn't too upset about it personally. It was sad to see that Gojo's body has been like, left to become like a weapon. And I know Yuta was one of his students that felt closer to Gojo. But one of the things that I remember one of the things that I remembered that Gege paid, like, noted in the last chapter, they're right now in their domain. It looks like Yuta and Gojo's body and Sukuna are kind of like, it's like a one-on-one fight, and there's a time limit, and on top of that, Yuta is already on a time limit with the curse technique that he copied from Kenjaku. So let's see what's going on. Alrighty, so the first page is a full-page illustration of Rika holding Yuta's body. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was the last page with Rika crying over Yuta's dead body. Alright, so chapter 2, looks like chapter 263 is part 2 of chapter 262. So, yeah, because the last chapter was pretty short, so that makes sense why it was like that. I'm a little bit late, so the chapters is like instantly coming out rather than just waiting. So it says looks like this is the next 2 pages. Yuta can't use any curse technique other than Gojo's limitless right now. Makes sense. He notices that since the time Sukuna lost his left arm, he hasn't used World Cutting Slash. Yuta thinks Sukuna doesn't have no other ways to overcome Limitless other than using Amplification. Okay. So, looks like one of the pages, Sukuna throws a punch, but Yuta like dodges it, and looks like he does like a over the head throw, like over the shoulder throw. And then, while Sukuna tries to recover himself, Yuta like kicks his body, which only makes sense because that was a perfect time for Sukuna to, perform a World Cutting Slash on him. So maybe it was tied to his left arm. Interesting. Next page, Yuta lifts and throws Sukuna and kicks him away. Oh yeah, that was that last page I just saw. He then lands a punch on Sukuna's head, but Yuta is slightly having a hard time to adjusting to Gojo's long arms and legs. Okay, that's the interesting thing to note. Okay, so it's not the end all be all like with this switch. So he's definitely trying to get used to like the body. Interesting. I wonder what Sukuna says something, or he's thinking something here. It looks like Sukuna is like paying attention as well. User note that he can't master Gojo's limitless curse technique just with one swap training, he says. Now I understand why the 6 eyes is a must need. Okay, understandable. User remembers Gojo saying, "It's okay, I'm the strongest," and thinks how much did it take to say that confidently. But Sukuna notices that Yuta is struggling with Gojo's curse. Oh, it looks like ads popped up. So if you aren't subbed to my Twitch, sub up so you won't be missing the stuff. But Suguna notices that Yuta is struggling with Gojo's curse technique and asks if Yuta really has time for this and punches him away. Okay. Yeah, okay, so he definitely noticed it in that last page. Kenjaku has informed Sukuna about Yuta's copy curse technique. He thinks the requirement to copy it is most likely Rika consuming a body or part of a body. But Sukuna wonders if Yuta can use curse technique he had copied before, but he realized that Yuta can only use limitless for now. Wait, so he says, but Sukuna wonders if Yuta can use curse technique he got. Oh, okay. Oh, so he's wondering if Yuta can use, like, dismantle or cleave and stuff like that. That's a good question. I don't know if they answer that when they reveal that Yuta took over Gojo's body. Sukuna ponders how long would Yuta's copy curse technique last? If Kenjaku's curse technique ends, will Yuta still have Gojo's body? What if Yuta hasn't even thought of what would happen after this fight? Sukuna slowly realizes what Yuta's plan might be as he remembers Gojo's hollow purple. Okay. Small flashback. After finishing swap training, Gojo takes a dig at Yuta saying his curse energy is too inconsistent. But he gets immediately rebuked by Maki as she says Gojo's too strict on Yuta and others join her to defend tired Yuta. It's like I always said that man Gojo, like, he's not gonna come back. He's not gonna bring her back. Giga's not gonna bring her back. The only way you see Gojo is in flashbacks, and since his death, you've only seen this man in flashbacks. And it makes sense that Gojo was like way more strict on Yuta, because Yuta had like out of everybody, he probably had the most potential to be like the next generation prodigy, like Gojo, like the strongest. So it makes sense that he was much more harder on him. So I understand why he was much more serious on that. Yuta, next page, Yuta begins chants for Hollow Purple, but Sukuna immediately grabs hold of arms and undo the signs and punches him away. Sukuna thinks to himself that he won't let Yuta use the Hollow Purple. I wonder if Yuta, I'm going to say that, I wonder if Yuta figures something out, figures like a way, because I know in the, in the world of Jujutsu sorcery, there's these things called binding vows where, like, you place, restrictions on yourself, or like you get, it's like a risk and reward thing. So the greater the risk, the greater the reward, or the greater the curse energy reacts to it. So I'm thinking, just like Sukuna was able to use his malevolent shrine by just performing one hand sign, I wonder if Yuta is going to do like something similar. Because, and the reason why I think that is because Yuta's, obviously in the earlier pages, it's not really used to Gojo's body, with his long arms and long legs, and, he's still not used to using, like, the limitless and everything like that, and, like, six eyes. And, like, he's basically come to an understanding why the six eyes is so important, like, he's actually in the steps of, like, his sensei, Gojo. And so I wonder if Yuta is going to be smart enough to, place a binding vow just like, Sukuna done in the previous chapters to, like, bypass, or basically like a shortcut. Also to note, it's crazy that this man Sukuna is fighting with, like, missing limbs. But yeah, so this is the next 2 page. Yuta uses blue, and suddenly a recorder flies near Sukuna in which Inumaki screams, "Don't move, let's go, Inumaki! Let's go." That's crazy. Oh man, I was wondering when he's gonna come back. I forgot about. I can't believe this. Inumaki here for to save the day. Let's go. Sukuna freezes in shock as Yuta fully finishes the chance and loads Hollow Purple, which is ready to fire on Sukuna at any moment. Let's go, Inumaki. Inumaki gets his revenge. Revenge of Sukuna for Shibuya. That's crazy. After this comment at the end, unleash your teacher's ultimate technique. No break next week. That's crazy. Let's go. That makes so much sense. Okay, so forget what I said about binding vows. You know what? This makes totally sense. You know, this honestly thematically, this is way better for like Inumaki or like one of Yuta's friends like coming in to help him out, because the whole point of JJK, like I said in one of my video about why Gojo shouldn't come back, but the whole point of like JJK, the story, is that the whole point of like Gojo's his goals. Maki mentioned, oh yeah, rock. Yeah, I just finished reading I've been looking over the chapter review. It's super great on Rock. It's super great. It doesn't disappoint. Oh no, yeah, no, I'm on the boat where Gojo needs to stay dead. No, he needs to stay dead. Uh he needs to stay. I even made a whole video why he should stay dead. For one, that man Gege does not like the character, so or I guess it's more like he doesn't like that he made him too strong. And then two, Gojo, his whole thing is that he wants to build a generation where everybody can be equal. There isn't just like one strongest person like he was. And so with him just coming back, that's not gonna work. And then also the point of like, as you're seeing in like character to this. Gege is Gege is super funny. The whole point of like deaths in like JJK, for what I noticed, is that everybody when they pass, they just they die with like no regrets, and like leave it on to like their comrades and stuff like that. And so I feel like it will be shitty if Gojo comes back. But no, Gege he's super funny. I remember the comment that he said that I don't know, he was just laughing about something that seems weird. I can't wait to see more longer breaks between the chapters. Nah, man, there's no breaks next week. No breaks next week. Nah, it's But no, this is crazy though. This is a good chapter though. I mean, this was part 2 of the last chapter, which makes sense because the last chapter is really short. So this chapter is basically Yuta trying to figure out how to work his new body out, and like realizing that, oh man, that this man Gojo really was the strongest. Like I'm still not used to this stuff. But we got the save. We got the save with Inumaki. Inumaki got his revenge. That's crazy, dog. He's got his revenge. I wonder how Inumaki, where's Sakari? He's still fighting Urami. That man's still fighting Urami. Yeah, the only people that's been shown in this chapter was mostly Yuta, and he been T-posing for months now. Oh yeah, he's super T-posing in the ice cube. Yeah, the only people in this chapter that's been mentioned, obviously Yuta, Rika, Sukuna, Maki, Inumaki, and Panda. Just mostly those people. But no, this is a super good chapter. No break next week. Can Panda die already? No, he can't die. I feel like at this point, Panda's guy, honestly, he's He's just there. After this fight with what's his name, Kashimo. But no, this is a super good chapter. I thought so that shit would be pretty funny for him to get clapped. Yeah, no, it would be really shitty if he died after like Yaga had died. I like, bro, that's like you can't just die. That's the end of like, you know, your family right there. Man. I really thought Yuta was going to do like a binding vow, like you know, Sukuna did. Like it would be like a Yuta Kaisen thing, where like he just do binding vows on binding vows to like do the hollow purple. But nah, he did. Inumaki came in to save the day, which makes sense because you know, friendship and all that stuff. It's kind of like, you know, the theme of like Yuta using his friends to help him out. Like he's all about the friends. I wonder how. Someone said Inumaki said Siri play that bitch. I wonder how, cause they're in the domain. They're doing a domain clash. So I wonder who opened it up. Yo, this man Gege said. He said, this man Gege said, I didn't forget about you Inumaki fans. Yo, this is a good chapter. This is a good chapter. I like this. Nice comeback. Now we get to see what happens. Will the hollow purple hit? Will the hollow purple hit? That is the question. Where Sukuna, you know, pull out Sukuna Kaisen, pull out another binding vow. We'll know next week. For sure we know next week. But great chapter overall. Super love it. Man. Yeah, I was a little bit late. Wow, someone said an unexpected source that helps you too. Maybe the chapter's short because Gege might have already drafted it before he took the break. Let's see what people are saying. People are unhinged. I believe it, dog. They brought back Inumaki. That shit crazy. I know this man is dying. Cause you know, like, you know, the way his curse technique worked, the curse speech, it like backfires on him. I know this nigga is dying, unless like Sukuna has got weakened to the point where like it's not gonna like damage her that much. Inumaki says this. These tweets are gonna get more degenerate. Yeah, I was saying earlier that like a couple of weeks ago, somebody asked like, you know, they need to bring back Gojo, and I was telling them no, they're not. The only way you see you might as well get used to seeing Gojo in flashback because you're not going to see this man anymore. There's no reason for this man to come back. Worst one I seen is someone made a female Maharaja like broke. Oh no, yeah. Yeah. Another one I seen where like it's like they be making these though the chapter the fake pages are really wild. Wait, you know what? I think I see that one. I think I found the one the female Aurora that you're talking about. Hold on. Was it animated? Because the one I found is animated. Hold on. Is this it? Oh, I didn't mean to pin that. Gege could never. Someone said Megami making a comeback. No, he is not. That man Megami is depressed. Whenever, if Megami does make a comeback, then it's gonna be like him and Yuji. Hollow technique lime green is finally happening. Chill out. That person's wrong. What if Chozo does a comeback like this? No. Chozo's not gonna come back. That nigga's dead. I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of those people. Whoa! Alrighty. It's time to end. It's time to get out of that. Whoa. Whoa. I forgot what site this is. Ayo. Bruh. Well, that's enough of that. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Oh, I don't know if you were there in this my last stream, but I finally beat Bale. That dragon I was fighting. Bale! Finally beat that motherfucker. Yeah, man, I summoned, yeah, I was getting so mad. I was getting so mad, like, you know, cause I tried Egon and like my mimic to help out, cause there's no way in the world, like, in the DLC, I feel like there is no right or wrong way to play it. Like, that DLC is hard as fuck, dog. Like, if you're just like straight up like going off the hands with any of these bosses, you're insane. You don't care about your mental health, cause golly, son. Like, all the bosses, like, I had to like summon mimics to help me out. It's just crazy, dog. And then when I get other people to help, you know, it's just they're just even worse. People just dying super early for no reason. But I feel like with Bell, like, it was super fun. It was super fun, and I realized, I was like, you know, I just said fuck it, I'll just kill him. Oh man. All right, let's see what's going on in the news. Cause it's been a while since I streamed. Shit, now I'm afraid to get back on Twitter. That shit is crazy, dog. And you know what's so crazy, Rock? That was a picture of Maki. So I was able to, I saw what it was. I was like, oh yeah, that was a picture of Maki too. I was like, okay, it's Maki though, so I get it. But still, where is I about to do? But yeah, we're gonna stay out of anime Twitter for a bit. Why did you do my girl block it like that? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Hey, dog, this is real wild. This is dangerous here. Oh, live footage from Kaisen's house. It's supposed to be a fake room. Okay. Sorry, I heard that, man. I Show Speed got mugged. Whoa! What is wrong with you niggas? What is wrong with these niggas, man? Alright, we're getting off of Twitter, dog. We're getting off of Twitter. We're gonna play Elden Ring, dog. Even see it for like 1 second. Exactly. I saw the image and I knew exactly what it was about to do. Alright, hold on. Let me set up this stream, dog. Let me set up my. This site is super cursed. Oh my god. So were you in TBH stream earlier today? Because there was a video he was watching about it was like somebody's review, somebody like criticizing somebody's review of the Elden Ring DLC. And apparently, somebody made like a review basically saying that it's like woke garbage and saying that no. Yeah, my bad. I accidentally unplugged my Ethernet cable. Oh man, yeah, I definitely want to be banned. Cause I was trying to move some cords around. But yeah, you saw that that TBH was watching like a review of somebody, and they were talking about how, yeah, you seen that vid? Yo, that shit is so wild. Like, bro, what are y'all doing? Ain't nowhere in the world, bro. There's no way in the world. There's no way where that you reaching that hard. You were missing. You were reaching like Mr. Fantastic. Super hard. Yeah, like they're reaching super hard, bro. And you know what's so crazy? It's they're just doing it because, like, because they want to get money. But like, man, it's just really really annoying that stuff like that happens. Like, bro, and then like on top of that, you got niggas pretending to be like another race to like sign petitions to like remove games. Like, bro, what are you doing? The Japanese people don't care about Assassin's Creed because that Mikula isn't even gay. He's trying to control the world to make a better place, but that's the whole woke mind virus. Yeah, like, and to be honest, yeah, because like from my understanding, the word consort, I can see where like it can be confusing, where like they'll believe that whoever's like the consort or lord of a god usually gets like married and have children, because like America has done that for like two people, Radagon, who just really actually her, so she had sex with herself, and then did it with Godfrey, and but even still, um what I remember in like the Japanese translation, they really just don't. I mean, I don't know. It's just the definition of like consort is not just like like wife and like or in the relationships. All could mean companion, and so they could just be companions. And even if they were gay, it doesn't really matter. You playing this fucking game because it's Elden Ring, it's a Souls game. AC Shadows drama has been pretty funny. No, yeah, no, I believe it. Yeah, that petition shit that they were doing, it's idiotic. It's idiotic, bro. And I can't believe people they let them do that shit. It's honestly crazy and idiotic that whole petition thing going on. Like, it's super obvious that it's not even them. It's not even like people from like Japan. Like, it might be a couple of people, but it's like very small people, I bet.